back to the For Today Sports Radio Show.
Go!
Get cheeked.
As always, For Today Sports Radio Show brought to you by Big Apple Sports Palace, 201-858-1075.
Do you think a karaoke date is a good one for like a cheeked girl? Not a cheeked girl, but if you get a date. What do you think?
Well, that's what you put on the card.
What do you think is like an A+ first date? This is what we should have asked. Maybe we could ask her on Twitter. Like what's an A? Coles, what's like an A+ first date?
Karaoke's like
too much.
Yeah, I think
too much.
Too
much too soon.
My first date with Oates, I went bowling and I fell on my ass the first toss of the night. So that's how that goes.
At
And the
least
rest
she knew where you stood. Well, not.
The rest is history.
Oh man, that's how you find your way into a girl's heart.
Hey, yes or no? Movies a
No.
bad one.
That's
Movie
a
is
terrible one.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to do the
Because you
conversation.
don't know where to put your hands. You don't know should you go.
No. I think it's because you can't.
Movies
Like you're
is
watching
awful.
the movie, you're not talking. You know what's a good one? Honestly, I've done this before, and it's really good. A comedy club is a good one. Is a good one. Laura, what do you think? Comedy club, because it keeps everybody laughing, entertaining. But you don't. I mean, and obviously I'm very funny.
All
but
the pressure's not
for
on
people
you.
that aren't all that funny, they have somebody else making the giggles. You know what I mean?
Hey, Costanza.
You know what I mean?
You better not be funnier than me. You like Seinfeld, Laura? Nice.
That's what,
a
you
very-
got my Guggenheim reference.
It's a very sad,
Yes,
man.
yes.
sad
You need to
day
do
out
something
today.
where you have like something to talk about afterwards, like.
How about
keep it
sex?
All right.
Uh-oh.
It was good
That's
for
always
me. Was it good for you?
Cole's on the panel now.
All right.
How'd your parade day go? You still parade binging or
Cozy,
what?
where were you? We missed you. The rest of the 4
Yeah.
Today Sports is rolling.
Yeah, I heard. No, I didn't make it to the starting point. No, I'm lying. I did make it there. And
Whoa.
that's when there was the line outside, and I was like,
I heard
no.
this.
There was a line out.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what the
Then
rumor
I
on the
tried
street was.
I tried to go to the Apple. They wouldn't let anybody in there. I was like 7:47. Nobody will be there. So
it was
that's
packed
where we
too?
went.
Oh,
No,
was it
there was
empty?
nobody there.
Adam
all right.
Signoretta on a ones and twos.
Adam Signoretta was there.
Ooh, ooh. Hooly hoo.
But everybody had fun. Everybody was nice
They
and
had a
calm,
good
central
time.
stationed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I ate 2
I was
hot
all over.
dogs. Had me feeling funky.
That's gross.
Yeah.
No
It was.
corned beef.
No, I didn't get it. I didn't. Not even at.
The rabbits.
Yeah.
You didn't have any corned beef. All right.
That's all right.
I had
that
some
was
down
a
at the
loss.
Rock. It was pretty delicious, actually.
The rabbits had the Park Tavern corned beef. It was delicious.
Oh,
Oh.
they did.
yeah.
Shit.
I don't know how you missed that.
Yeah,
man.
I
Well,
don't know.
you are slipping, brother.
I know.
That's weak.
All right, let's stop talking about
Weak
what I
sauce.
missed out on. All right, here we are at the Elite 8 of the Bayonne bar bracket.
Yeah, Moses.
Now, this should go quick. We only got 4 matchups,
Let's make it happen.
but we can get it a little in detail.
All right, all right.
First matchup, the Big Apple, the number 1 seed in the whole tournament, going up
Uh-oh.
against the Cinderella Masses Tavern.
You know what's interesting? This is like a Florida UCLA matchup right here. You know, you got Kyle Anderson from UCLA, like a Jersey City kid. You know, very versatile, can play the point. He's a big kid, but
Yeah, the powerhouse.
UCLA can't play any defense. Where, you know, Masses has some shortcomings where Big Apple, Florida, doesn't have any superstars, but
Right.
they're the most well-rounded team.
Yep.
I never thought about that before. I just said it right now. And how about
And I
that?
like
I
it.
think that analogy is tremendous off the charts.
How about that?
Cheek me.
It kind of reminds
Cheek
me of
me!
Florida versus Florida Gulf Coast last year. You know, where you just got the small school, the small bar going against the ginormous bar.
I like my analogy better.
I was
but
at the
okay.
Apple on
Yep.
Monday night.
More
took
relevant.
took in a couple some of the games.
Some
Buffalo,
of them.
yeah,
Couple
Buffalo
of some
chicken
of
bar
them.
pie and wings.
Yeah, you
Can
know
never
what?
go wrong.
Right, the
The
food.
food at the
food
Apple
at
is
the Apple.
underrated.
I'm a thin. I like the thin
Underrated?
slice.
Yeah,
I
they're
like the
good.
thin slice. I
What's
like
that?
them.
No, I didn't know if you said under or over.
I said under.
Under.
I like the thin crust.
I just
I'm a
actually
fan.
had their thick crust for the first time the other day. We ordered
I
it.
didn't even know they had that.
Yeah,
I had.
What'd you
Is
think?
that
Miles?
new?
novelty.
It wasn't that bad, but I would
but
totally
you had
still go
betters?
thin.
It's more if you go with like like a 5-topping pizza or some shit like that. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, the thin crust cannot handle the toppings.
No.
No,
you gotta,
no, no, no.
You gotta keep it light.
the Buffalo
One.
chicken
You get
thin
one.
crust is amazing.
You get one
Perfect.
topping on a thin crust. You can't go nuts.
But the
You
wings
can't
at
go
the Apple are up there in Bayonne bar wings.
Absolutely.
You say the Rock, but the
Yeah.
Apple, they're solid. They're strong.
No, they
They're
do.
strong.
They do well. It's kind of 1A, 1B.
But I mean,
at this
masses.
point.
I mean, you got Tommy Walsh.
Tommy Walsh.
You do.
I mean, that's a
he's holding
strong-
strong on that one.
That's a
they have
strong.
no fireball.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Does that make your decision, Coles?
Yes.
Whoa.
So who you voting for?
Apple.
Oh.
I mean, the Masses has no food. I mean, they occasionally
Have a hot dog
you
spread
can,
or
you
or
can
some
order
pizzas?
from Three Brothers, which in my eyes is the best pizza in town. But yeah, the hot pretzels just aren't
Doesn't cut
aren't winning over the thin crust and the and the wings.
Lay's
It's tough
potato
to-
chips.
It's tough to drink all day on just a hot pretzel.
Yeah,
Here's the other thing.
You can only
though.
go so far.
But Masses always sponsored us on a B-ball
Yeah.
squad.
yeah,
But
This
Big
is a tough
Apple
one.
always
This is a tough
sponsors
one.
us on the radio.
that's true.
This,
Excellent.
also tough.
Coles, excellent point.
Also tough.
All right.
Apple clean
I
sweep.
love Tommy Walsh. You got to go with the Apple.
Yeah, I
And
love
the
my
Patinos.
dad
They do a
too.
great
Yeah.
But,
job down there.
sorry.
It's
you know
tough.
what's actually you know what's funny? People that aren't from Bayonne, like when you're like I was telling my buddy at the firehouse, I was like, oh, I got the Bayonne St. Patty's Day parade today. And somebody not from Bayonne says, "Oh, you're gonna head down to the Big Apple," you know, like that is
Like, that's like the
the
spot if you're
landmark
out of
bar
Bayonne.
of Bayonne. So
The capital of Bayonne.
yeah, no doubt about it.
You got to go there.
Apple.
The
Go.
Apple. Moving on
Hey, a
to
couple-
the Final Four. I talked to Bettino the other day. Might have him in here next week. So
Excellent.
he said, "Let me know."
A couple of members of 14A Sports, I think, met the governor at
Yes,
the Apple. So,
we sure did.
You know, hey.
I
It
don't
was
know if that's anything to brag about. Let's
me and
keep
Cole.
it moving.
Just me
Let's
and Cole.
keep it
Just-
moving.
No one else.
That's
it was
'cause-
just me and Cole.
That's because
No,
Mully.
no.
I
Mu-
mean,
no one else.
That's because Mully would have shanked him if he was there.
Not out of the realm. Let's keep it moving.
Probably would have whipped a slice of thin crust out of him.
And he would have ate it. Let's keep it moving.
Like,
All right, we got the number one starting point. Number one in their region, not overall. Going up against Clark's. Kind of a tough one here.
Here's the problem.
A lot of
The
history
main
at
problem,
Clark's.
right? The main problem is Clark's doesn't exist anymore.
Correct.
If Clark's was still there, if Clark's was Clark's would be starting point. If Clark's was still Clark's.
well, see,
But
when
if
Clark's,
Clark's is Clark's, I don't know if they're starting point because they don't exist.
when Clark's was Clark's, it was Crowley's.
That's
And when
true.
Crowley's was Crowley's.
That's very
That
true.
was a
and
place
when
to be.
Crowley's was Crowley's.
They had the old jukebox going. They had the big hole in the ceiling in the back. I mean, it was lovely. You had the dollar mugs. What
What's
else could you ask for?
when you
And
hit the- when you
those
hit
are a
the
good
jukebox,
weapon, too.
What's your go-to song?
On the
Anything in
jukebox?
particular? Yeah. I know it.
I'm
There's a
usually
lot of
probably-
calls. You got to answer.
On an old school one, I'm probably going like a Bruce or like maybe like a Allman Brothers, something like that,
Okay.
or the band, The Weight by the band. This is a good one.
The weight. How does that go?
By the it was in that cell phone commercial a couple years back.
All right.
Coles,
Take
how
a
about you?
load off, man.
I'd
okay.
probably
Oh,
go
oh,
like,
all
oh geez, what's his name? I can't think. I'd probably
Justin
go like,
Timberlake?
Boy
no,
George?
I'd go like
John
Piano
Mayer.
Man.
Oh,
or
Billy
like,
Joel.
Yeah, or Only the Good Die Young.
I'm
Billy
gonna
Joel,
I'm gonna
man.
switch it up on this one. I go a little Beastie Boys. Intergalactic planetary.
Oh, I thought you were going old school beats.
I thought you were gonna go Limp Bizkit.
like
I could go there, but most jukeboxes don't carry Limp Bizkit.
True
what-
story.
what-
They
No,
have
old
no
school
respect
beats.
for Fred Durst.
Are we
Most
talking-
Zero.
boxes don't carry Beastie Boys.
Yes, they do.
But like, I thought we were just talking Clark's jukebox.
Oh. No,
No.
I thought we were going Universal
oh,
jukeboxes.
any jukebox?
Clark's doesn't exist.
Nah, because
so-
you know what? A lot of jukeboxes carry that Beastie Boys greatest hits, and that's
Well, a
what
lot
that
of them now
was
you
on.
can download off the internet. You can play
Yeah,
whatever you
true.
want.
On the new jukeboxes, I might go with a little, depending on the crowd, maybe go with a
It
little
depends.
dance,
I
maybe a
know,
little
too
Avicii.
Too many. What?
Yeah, man.
Then you better not hang out with me.
Let's
I'm
pump it up.
Avicii.
I like going
Get
some
out of my-
man-
get out of
I
my-
like going with some
Hey,
Get out of my
roots.
area.
hey,
I'm with
brother.
All right, so
Get
we
out of
need,
my area.
we need to get back to the matter
All right.
at hand here.
So Clark's had dollar beers. They were delicious.
Yeah.
The problem is they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
That's my biggest,
That is
that's
tough.
my biggest complaint.
That is
Starting
tough.
point, we were down there. They're nice people. Dave Cortez, a great
Absolutely.
dude.
Great bartender.
Great dude. They had a nice crowd the other day. Clark's.
Oh,
a little
upset
bit of an
central.
upset.
I'm going with starting point. I got it. Dave, one of the best bartenders in town.
Absolutely.
Yeah, always treat you with a nice Coors Light can and a smile, and I'll take that every time. Going starting point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have so many great memories at Clark's. It was a really good time.
We're gonna coin flip it.
I do like the starting point, and I always kind of have fun there. I'm going Clark's.
Oh, Moses!
I guess it's up to me or up to the coin. But no, I love Starting Point. That's my hometown bar now that I'm down
Do we
on.
have a
that
coin?
I'm downtown. I do.
All right.
Well, I don't know. Am I going to pick them? I gotta keep it suspenseful, bro.
Oh.
But
Your turn.
Clark's great for their dollar mugs as always. Monday Night Football was always a great place to go.
Notre Dame
College
USC,
football.
man. That's what I remember. Having a great time down
B.
there.
Wilson used to bartend down there.
Yeah.
Good old Bridget.
I bartended there for a day.
There
Yeah.
you
Come
go.
on.
That's why you voted for them. They're the only place that ever let me bartend. Vote for them. But I don't know. I might have to go with the Dave Cortez factor here.
Okay.
And now they got a new cook there who's tremendous.
Fellow Beard Brothers.
Completely flipped the food game upside down from there. I'm going with starting point on this one. Which
All right.
brings us to the coin.
The coin of truth.
I do really like the starting point.
Flip it.
Oh, yeah. Don't try to make up for it now.
This is heads. This is tails.
But what
What's
is
what?
it?
Shit, I don't know.
Starting point heads.
Heads.
All right.
Clark's tails.
Watch my drink.
Shit.
Oh,
What
wait
was
for
that?
Walsh to fuck it up.
Joe Namath that one.
Oh, what an
I
asshole.
got you.
And don't lie.
You try keeping it on the table. That's
tails.
Oh,
and
Clark's.
Clark's.
Wow.
That's like a 60-year-old boxer. Like
You
it's like
guys.
that last
Relax.
Rocky movie.
Oh, man. Dave, I'm sorry.
Congratulations. You won.
That is...
Wow.
That was not expected.
That was
Big
a West
Apple
Virginia-
up
West
against
Virginia
the
coin.
Clarks.
That was not expected.
Wow.
I am
Well,
surprised.
Is my mic on?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
The
all right.
shock of the tournament thus far.
Hey,
I agree.
sometimes you gotta have a little George Mason get involved.
A little VCU.
Bomb.
What's up with the today? That's your go-to.
How about
I
that?
don't know. I just make stuff up every time. Whatever. There's no rhyme or reason. I might put that on my cheat card.
All right.
There's no rhyme or reason.
I just want to make you up. That sounds.
What if I just put
creepy.
all right?
All right.
All right.
Or how about that?
All right. All right. So moving on to the other side of the bracket. Now we have The Rock against George's Pub.
All right. I'm gonna start with this one.
All
George's
right.
Pub and Grub again. Clark's. I like Clark's a lot because I hung out there. George's Pub and Grub again. Something that no longer exists, and I didn't really know anything about it. I got my Rock shirt on. To the Baruches, The Rock, hands down, not even a question.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm, obviously the newest employee of
That's
the Rock.
right.
Been a long time regular supporter at the Rock. Yeah. This is an easy one for me. I'm going with the Rock all day. Had a great time down there during the parade.
Yep.
Was there earlier in the day. Heard it got much more crazier later in the night. They had to close up early.
It
but
always does, though.
I'm sure they did well, and I enjoyed myself. Rock all the way.
Rock.
El Rocco.
Say what?
Well said, Cole.
The Rock.
Any rhyme or reason?
Just that I like it there. I go there a lot.
Good bartenders.
I had a good time there the other day. They have some great bartenders. They have some really great drink choices.
Like beer.
Like beer and vodka.
And I like the Irish things around the bar.
That's true. That's true.
But they really need to step up their bathroom game on parade day.
Whoa!
Oh, shots fired.
Maybe like a
Porta potty.
Put a
yeah.
porta potty.
I couldn't think of that word.
I would
Maybe
probably-
like a bathroom that's outdoors.
An outdoor bathroom.
Maybe a sinkhole in the back.
I'm going to make this a clean sweep. Rock is, my favorite wings in town. The Baruches there, great peeps. Had the NFL draft party there last year.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, didn't that win an award?
Congratulations. You won.
Huh?
Didn't
I
that
think
win
so.
an award?
I think
think
the
it won an
black
award.
kids
Was that
that like.
the
Should've.
speaking? Was that the speaking spell going on? in the
No, that
background?
sounds like the girl giving you the GPS directions.
Oh man.
Like you have-
Rerouting.
you
Shut the
have
fuck
reached
up.
your destination.
Yeah, listen, I like George's Pub and Grub. Like I said, first time that I watched football there on the large scale. But it's all about what have you done for me lately.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hello.
Let's
Rock,
move on.
Moving on.
Let's-
And in the last matchup, we've got ourselves the Venice against J.P. O'Donnell.
Now this is an interesting one too.
Here's my thing. Again, this is
He
three,
don't like
three
the
straight-
old timers.
No, 3 straight balls in a row. Like J.P. O'Donnell's never my thing. I was never a huge Venice fan, but they were all right. That old guy used to sit at the end of the bar and watch us and critique us. But he used to let
still
us play.
does.
He used to let us play entirely too much, more so than we probably should have been let to play.
That's true.
Not a bad time down there the other day.
now, by play,
but-
you
yeah.
mean drink.
Well, F around.
the audience knows what I'm talking about. Who was that girl that said
Get a
her
little
brother
cheeky.
was a big fan? Remember we got in a car to go run somewhere
Oh,
else?
that was Jacqueline's friend Stephanie.
Yeah, well, her brother's a big fan, so shout out to that dude. I told him to come
Does
in
he
and
even
hang
have
out.
anything to do with the Venice?
No.
We left to Venice.
But they together.
It just jogged my memory. It's all coming. It's like Memento. You get doses
dots
of
are
memories. You know
incredible.
what I
Getting
mean?
drunk memory.
So that just popped in. So JP Dollars again. I was never at. I'm out. Give me the Venice. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, I think the Venice is going to steal it here for me just because the food's great. They got another great thin crust pizza.
Oh, yeah.
LP's down there on the stick once in a while. She's a good bartender. Craziest girl I've probably ever met in my life. I'm going to go with the Venice, even though JP's was it was. I was at the end of it, and I understand the vets might get a little upset at this one, but I'm going to go with the Venice. It's still there. It's still down the block from me.
The vets can't catch us on foot nowadays, so we're good.
They do half price Wednesday night, bar menu and stuff. So you get nice.
A point I wanted to make earlier on in the tournament with his Bayonne bar bracket. Nipsey did not vote for a bar past on the other side of 20th Street. He didn't.
We keep
Every
it local.
bar he voted for was
We keep it
downtown.
real.
Every single one.
You remember that starting point and the Venice
I
and
don't
the Rock.
really like the uptown bars either, but I live uptown.
But I'm just saying, Nipsey didn't vote for a single one.
I voted for Chances, I think.
Yeah.
Between
Oh,
Mediterranean
you
and the other one, you abstained. You didn't vote for either.
I keep
He's
it
a
real.
homer. He's
I
a
keep
homer.
it local.
Unbelievable.
I keep it local.
I
Coles?
am going. I've never been to this JP's or whatever, something or other. But even if I did, I'd still pick the Venice.
Yeah.
Because I likes to drink some sangria
Yeah.
and get crazy and drink and play a jukebox.
Like with Billy Joel.
Probably.
And-
See her trying to get on her cheek Kentucky tone right there?
Oh!
Yeah,
I like-
getting
cheeked.
all cheek.
Coles,
What?
let's take a deviation. What'd you think of the whole cheeked thing?
Well, let's finish this thing first.
Oh,
Well, I think the Venice already took
yeah,
it.
the Venice already won. The clean sweep here. Basically, JP O'Donnell's moved on
So
because
break it down the Final
'cause
Four.
Duffy and Hurley were here, so we
Right.
just tried to make them happy.
Break down your Final Four.
Uh,
What the four you'd probably expect?
This is
No.
I wouldn't
Well,
expect Clark's.
we've
Oh,
got
Clark's.
we've
I think
got-
starting point was
starting point,
yeah,
I
we've got
knocked out,
3
right.
ones and
Right.
2.
You need to have a little
Well, I
intrigue.
kind of wish it was the starting point now because
Why did you vote that way?
because now I'm
it was
looking.
like 3 minutes ago.
I know, but now I'm looking and it's all like bars that are still here and then Clark's.
You have to have one throwback,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no, you gotta keep it-
no,
keep
that
it-
would have been so cool.
keep it
the
old school.
starting point.
You know, we got to
Ooh.
try to get one person from each place down
Clark's?
here and,
And
just
sell
have
us-
an all-out
Who's having
Battle
who we getting
Royale.
from Clark's? They don't exist.
They need to sell.
maybe like Merce, maybe Bridget.
I could talk to Bridget, see if she'll come in.
All right.
Then they need to sell why we should pick their place.
Exactly. Who
Yes.
could give us the most free shit?
Well,
Yes.
I didn't.
Let's
mean
get back to that.
I
That,
just-
no, that's what I meant.
Oh. Well, I like free shit.
Well,
I'm
But
in.
are they gonna?
Well, Clark's is losing. They don't exist. I get no drinks.
Yeah.
They're out. They're out.
Yeah, I don't know how Clark's is gonna
are they
sustain
gonna?
abstain there.
Well, Clark's obviously isn't winning. I think we all know that.
Right.
But,
They're a Cinderella Final Four story, but they have no shot at the championship.
But
Coles,
are
you're
these
right.
bars gonna let us come there and party and celebrate their winning on this?
well, we've partied at the Apple. We've partied at the Rock. I think the Venice
we
would have
party
us.
probably at it. Oh, you mean like us as
like
a
official under 14
Right.
sports.
as a family?
I'll make some calls during the week, and we'll try to set up some sort of battle
I
royale.
like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
we
would,
can, you know,
like a wrestling ring style.
yeah,
thing.
or we can make up some of those like old boxing type flyers.
How
You know,
about we
for
get
the
the stick
fights.
face guys involved? How about make some stick faces? We should have did that.
Let's just hit the stick faces
Like
for
I'm
days.
doing an auction thing.
Got a lot of good ideas.
and like hold up like they get a 6 like that.
Yeah, along those
Like
lines.
a dunk?
Coles? Yeah,
Speaking
I
of
like
stick
where you're
face.
at.
Dunk
I like where you're at.
contest.
A
Yeah,
dunk contest
absolutely.
on a Nerf hoop.
Patino against Bridget,
On a Nerf hoop.
and then an old guy against Paulie from the Venice in a dunk contest.
I was gonna say I don't think it'd be fair, Baruch versus Paulie.
I
That would
feel
be-
like we should have some sort of competition to determine this.
I think it's a
No.
great idea.
All right, we'll be in touch. Maybe
Well, we'll think about
You
this.
know what? You could edit and just take Clark's out and throw starting point in if you want to do that.
no.
That's cheating.
Don't be a slave to the coin. It was
That's-
2-2.
We could do a one-night bar crawl and just bang around.
to all
see
of
what
them,
hap-
or,
oh, yeah.
or
Oh, yeah.
Want to bang around?
the
Okay,
Final
great.
Four.
Sure.
All right, but only if I can bring my cheat cards.
All right.
Sure. All right.
Well,
so
get Lori.
now that the bracket is done, we'll hit the break and then
Yeah.
talk a little bit more about Cheeked and the Coles News Network.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. So, once again, the Final Four has been settled. The Big Apple will be taking on Clark's and The Rock against the Venice. A little downtown rivalry down there. We could start some Jets.
Those are like the only two
Jets
bars I go to
Yeah.
in Bayonne.
What was it? The Jets and who else?
The Sharks and the Jets.
Sharks and the Jets.
Right.
Huh?
That got him here to talk about all the literary references.
Yeah.
What time?
Way to
is
drop a
Central
West Side
Standard?
storyline.
All right. When we get back, it's time for the Coles News Network. We are 48 Sports at 15 Minutes Fame Radio.
15 minutes of fame. Let's go.